Howdy readers, I'm Jason, this is Chapter and Verse, and this is the first Ramble with the Yarn in 2 or 3 months, I think, something like that. So for those of you who are reasonably new to the channel, and I kind of want to say there's probably, I don't know, 150, maybe as many as 200 new subscribers since the last time I did one of these. Welcome. And among those new subscribers is what may be my youngest subscriber. And it's a young girl named Jill, 12 years old, who commented on a video of mine the other day. She found this channel through Jasmine's Reads. I think Jasmine's favorite small booktuber tag or something like that. So welcome, Jill. Welcome to the rest of you. If you're new, so Rambles with the Yarn are videos that I've been doing for some time now. And basically it's just me crocheting. I'm making a blanket for our cat that I don't know when it's going to be done. Our crocheting projects tend to take a good deal longer, really, than they should. I made a blanket for Kelly that, God, I don't know how long it took me to finish it. 10 years, something like that. But it's a beautiful blanket. It's the only thing I've ever made that actually has a border on it, which I learned how to do courtesy of a YouTube video. So, but yeah, so I just sit here and I crochet and we chat about bookish things. But I've been really preoccupied lately with projects and with health issues, and so haven't had a chance really to slow down and do one of these. First, it was March of the Mammoths, which just consumed a lot of my time, which was wonderful. It was a great consumption of time. I'm not complaining there, especially seeing as how that readathon was my brainchild, and is going to happen again next year. Lukash and Alex and I are already talking about that. But also the BookTube prize, right, which was created by Robert over at Barter Hordes, and this is the inaugural year of the BookTube prize, and I am judging one of the groups in the quarterfinals right now. So basically from late March through late May, I have 6 books to read, which is a tall order for a slow reader like me. But I'm doing it. I'm getting it done. Currently, I am just about finished with the 4th book in my group. And this is Transcription by Kate Atkinson. I should have this done tonight, which leaves me Warlight still to read, and Fire Sermon by, I think, like the 25th of May or something like that. I should probably double check that, so I know just how much whip cracking to do on myself. But between those things, yeah, I haven't been able to create and upload as much content as I normally would, because I've just been reading so much. And I've even fallen behind in my book club, which is pretty much unheard of for me to have absolutely 100% missed one of the books. But as soon as I'm done with my BookTube prize reading, I will be getting to The Volcano Lover by Susan Sontag, which is the book that I missed in the Shade Tree. Apologies, Laura, again. And then diving into our May-June book club reading, which it was announced just the other day, is Watership Down by Richard Adams, which I haven't read in probably 25 years, 24 years, 25 years. So that'll be really, really cool to reread, especially given that there's that new Netflix miniseries of Watership Down. But that's what I've been doing. I've been reading more than I have read in this span of time in, I would say, years, actually. and it's been good. It's been made a little bit difficult as well by the fact that I got new glasses. I got a new prescription in my lenses here recently, and so my eyes have been kind of adjusting to more complicated bifocals than my last ones were. Oh, let's see, that didn't work. Try that again. But the reading hasn't really been an issue. I don't know. I've been having more of an issue with daylight and distances and whatnot. I had one day where, God, I just felt like I couldn't see anything. I was just using eye drops trying to remedy it, and I couldn't really read my computer screen at work. And it was weird. I mean, you would think that if that's going to happen, it would happen on the first day of your new lenses. But I had been wearing them for, I don't know, 3 or 4 days at that point, with really no problems to speak of, and then and just had a really, really awkward day in the new glasses. So, but anyway, given all the reading that I have been doing and the health stuff that I've been dealing with, if you have left a comment on one of my last like 2 or 3 videos, and if I have not gotten to it yet with a reply and a heart, rest assured, the replies are coming. I'm sort of chipping away at them. There's a lot of things I feel like I'm chipping away at the moment. I have fallen dreadfully behind on tag videos as well. So Strip Cover Lit, Seriella, Just One Reader, numerous other people. I will get to the tags as soon as I can. I've already started putting together my answers for a couple of them. The Nosy Librarian tag is one that I've started working on. And then the Oh Just a Terrible Book tag, which is going to require me, I think, checking out a couple of things from the library for that tag. But there will be tag videos aplenty coming. I love doing tag videos, and it sucks that I've kind of fallen out of the habit of those, given everything else that I've been working on. But again, once all of these kind of project obligations are done, yeah, then I'll be able to start kind of getting back into some more kind of whimsical, silly videos, which I miss. So. What have I been doing today? So I've been reading transcription. I've got like 50 pages left, I think. I've been killing dandelions because our neighbors, who have this huge lot, and right up against our fence, they've got just scads of dandelions that they just don't seem to want to do anything about. So I've been out killing dandelions yesterday and today. And I've also discovered an interview series in the Times Literary Supplement called 20 Questions that I have been binge reading today. Akweke Meze, who wrote Freshwater, which is one of the books that I read last month for the Booktube Prize. She did one of these 20 Questions interviews. Tim Winton has done one. T.C. Boyle has done one. Essie Adugian, who wrote Washington Black, which is another book that I read last month for the prize judging. Anyway, so I've just been kind of powering through some of those 20 Questions interviews. It's the same questions that they ask every writer, and a number of them deal with their process. Do they have any writing tics? What was the first thing they ever remember writing? And then the last number of questions are kind of either or questions, and it's the same series of questions for every writer that they interview. But one of them is like, Jack Kerouac or James Baldwin, Virginia Woolf or Emily Dickinson, Ursula K. Le Guin or Philip K. Dick. And the last question is Bob Dylan or Beyonce, which is hilarious because I can't stand Bob Dylan, and I'm not sure I've ever actually heard a Beyonce song. Although I took a BuzzFeed quiz one time, and the result of the quiz was that Beyonce would be the person I would be most likely to party with, which I thought was hilarious. So So maybe I'd have to go with Beyonce for that question. I will try to remember to link the main page to that TLS series in the description box below, because it was cool. I mean, there was a Rose Tremaine one. I haven't read Rose Tremaine, but there are a number of her books that I want to read, so I'd be curious to go and check that out. I think Patrick DeWitt, I think is his name, the guy who wrote The Sisters Brothers. He did one of the 20 questions interviews. So anyway, check those out. They were fabulous. And then tonight, of course, is Game of Thrones. My friend Dan texted me earlier to see if I wanted to smoke the toad tonight. So smoking the toad, it's not an actual toad, it's not a drug thing or anything like that. It's a sandwich that I created, and which is just amazing. It's like a fried Spam and egg and Munster cheese sandwich that is just insanely good. And anyway, Dan and I, we get together on the weekends and we watch movies in the attic of his garage. And his garage is so enormous. It's like a giant barn, really, that they built. And we call it the Garage Mahal. And we get together and watch movies on a 9-foot retractable movie screen with a DVD projection system. And we smoke the toad, right? We eat these amazing sandwiches. And we eat Utz sour cream and onion potato chips with them. And we drink Melvin, I think it's, what is it called? 2x4. It's a double IPA. All of those things together are just like the flavor combination. It's really unbeatable. Like if I were to start a food truck and serve nothing but smoke the toad and Utz potato chips and IPA, Dan and I would make $1 million. Basically, it's that good. But yeah, so Dan texted me earlier to see if I wanted to smoke the toad tonight and watch a movie. But I was like, no, it's Game of Thrones. It's Game of Thrones night, at least for a few more weeks. So, but I think we're gonna smoke the toad and watch something on Tuesday. But anyhow, that's basically what I've been up to. Let me know in the comments below what you've been up to. I'm sorry again for having taken so long to sit down with my crocheting and chat with you guys, but hopefully we can make it a ritual again. So look for another ramble in June, and in the meantime, maybe a couple of those tag videos here in the next couple of weeks. I will talk to you guys again very soon. Adios.